quarter. I guess it started a little bit in the third. Then in the fourth quarter, it seemed like the guys had a tough time making shots, defending. Can you just talk about that?
I feel like, first half, even third quarter, we start making shots, and we did a great job of making them miss a couple of shots, and then they was making those tough shots, in the end of third quarter, fourth quarter, and they got going like that, just for like 3, 4, 5 possession. They came back and they kind of like get the rhythm back, and it was hard for us to contain them, and we didn't find, let's say, great solution in offense. So they came back and they got the lead, and we would still try to fight through the game to still be able to try to get the lead and win the game.
On offense, Guerschon, it felt like you guys were playing in late clock situations a lot in that last quarter and a half. I guess, what do you think they did to force you into that, and what did you guys not do that would have helped you overcome that?
I feel like they did the same thing they was doing kind of like the whole game, and we did a great job of finding the open situation in the first half, first part of the game, and then after that we started having a little bit poor offense. It was hard for us to find the rhythm, to find the pass, to find the open guys, and we was getting frustrated a little bit, and everything was going to their way, and then they felt more comfortable, and then when we was behind, it was they played tough. They definitely feel like they couldn't beat us, and then they came hard, and we didn't know how to react, and I think this is where we kind of like lost it a little bit.
Guerschon, obviously this upcoming week can be pretty chaotic with the trade deadline, and you've established yourself as one of the big premier assets around. I guess, have you thought about the possibility of being moved at all, and how do you feel like you've bonded with the city in the time you've been here?
Well, I feel like what happened last night, everybody's in a place where you can't be moved, so I'm not trying to think too much about it. I'm just trying to come out here, do my job, and do it the best as I can, try to help the team. Obviously I wanted to get this win tonight, and I feel like we play hard. We show a lot of great things, so I would say I'm more worried about this than getting traded. And if it does happen, then I will be whatever situation I had to be in. So I'm not, I don't want to get my head into this a little bit too much. I'm just trying to think about playing. Right now I'm still a Sixers player, and I'm hope to stay a Sixers player, and we're gonna go from there.
Guerschon, there's a report out there that Boston could be one of the teams that's interested in you. Obviously, you've been there in the past. How would you react if something like that did end up happening?
Well, if something like that happened, then I will talk about it when it happened. But as far as right now, I'm trying to worry about our team. We got thing going on. We have up and downs, but I feel like in the last couple of games we've been showing a lot of great things. A lot of effort, great energy, and I'm more focused about it. Try to get some win, and come back in the plane, and of course get to the playoff. Try to get our goals.
Guerschon, Tyrese talked about the physicality of Boston. How do you kind of combat that, especially when they have that size advantage at multiple positions like they did tonight?
I mean, it's not easy to play them. That's why they're who they are. It's a team with a lot of effort. They've been together for a couple of years now, so they kind of like click and understand each other's. Pretty much easy. And so, like I said, first part of the game, we did a great job of like hitting them first. And then when they got the rhythm, they was hitting us a lot more than what it was doing. So it's definitely a tough team, but I feel like we still showed great character and great things, and it was still a great game. It's too bad we should have won that one, but we're gonna keep on working and get ready for this game coming up Tuesday against a team that reconstructing, but we got to be ready for it, and we got to fight and get this win.
Is there any extra motivation going up against the Celtics? I mean, you've been balling for a while, but it seemed like you were amped up a little bit playing against them.
For me?
Yeah.
I cannot hide it, of course.
Yeah,
100%. I'm trying to win this game. I'm trying to go over there and, respectfully, hit them and try to get the game. But I got so much respect for those guys. I've been with them for 2.5 years, watching them grow and being the guys they are today. It's been amazing, and I'm happy to see them shine. So at the end of the game, I make sure I give them props. And it's a basketball game. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but for sure this is the type of game that I make sure I'm locked in and try to give my best.
But is it some pride though? Like I know we talk about rumors and stuff like that, but when you left there, I'm pretty sure you wanted to be able to show them that I can come back and I can play and I can excel on this level. And you're doing that. Is there like a lot of personal pride for you to be able to do that?
Yes, but not just because of them, just because of me. I'm just trying to progress every day. I'm just trying to get better. Since Boston, I kind of like let it go. I understand the situation and everything was different, so I don't hold any grudge against them or something like that. I'm still thankful, for them to. They changed my life. They drafted me first round, 16 picks. The whole thing was just crazy, and be able to be over there, have the experience to be in the playoff, in the finals. Being with the guys that I've been with, I learned a lot. It changed me as a man and as a basketball player. And being out of the league, going through every step that I've been through, make me the player that I am today. So I'm really grateful for that, and I don't hold anything bad against them. I'm just thankful.
Tyrese mentioned after the game, you guys have a lot of guys like Justin, Dan, even Ricky, who they don't have the reps in tight games and late game situations like that. I guess as someone who's been in a ton of big time games, including in the Olympics last summer, how do you go about trying to bring them along and help them out in those kind of moments?
First of all, I think the biggest key is to talk to them. On every situation. Sometimes when I see something, I make sure I go and talk to him, and we have a discussion about it. But just talk to him, try to give him confidence. Hype them up too a lot. I be try to just be positive with them. They're gonna make mistakes. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. So I make sure they understand that, and they have a chance to be there. What they're doing so far has been amazing. So we all know they can play. So just when you go over there, don't stress. Play your game. Don't try to do anything crazy, and then if you do, make sure you do it the right way and don't miss it, because everybody else is going to be on their ass, So I'm just being amazed to see them evolve the way they did so far. Justin has been amazing. Ricky, every time he step on the court, his energy is off the roof. Even the fan can feel it. It's just crazy when he gets the ball and drives down the floor. He's just driving it so fast, and he's passing player and then dunk it. So this has been amazing. So I keep them to keep doing their thing. We need that energy. We definitely need them to be positive, and we definitely gonna get some games. We lose tough games like that, but we're showing a lot of more character than we did at the beginning of the season, and this is the biggest key.
What do you think is the biggest reason you're having the success you are this year? Did you expect it to go this way? And what do you think the biggest factor in that has been for you?
I cannot say that I expect it to be like that. That would be a lie, because everything that happened this season. We have a lot of injured players, so I was definitely pushing the front and starting and having more playing time. So that's how I just got my confidence. Because when I realized that I was over there and I was going to play, I cannot be surprised or not be ready. So I would just prepare myself for anything on the court, and I would just try to read. I let the game come to me. The guys doing a great job of finding me offense, to talk to me and make sure I have on defense. So it's just been a great conversation. The coaches too. The coach is doing a great job of telling me what to do and letting me be free also in offense. So these are the factor, and this helped me be my best on the court. And when I'm over there, I don't think I just play my basketball and just try to help the team as much as I can.